My name is Martin Tan. I am the co-founder and executive director for Halogen Foundation Singapore. It's a non-profit charity focusing on youth leadership development in Singapore and Asia. I first got involved with Asia 21 through the Jakarta Summit in December of 2010. 2 years prior, a friend of mine who was a fellow on Asia 21, Aaron Maniam, has said to me wonderful things about what Asia 21 is trying to achieve. I liked what I heard. I liked about the impact, I liked about the network and about the great things that are happening. So I applied, I think, for 2 years in a row. Never quite got selected. Never quite got admitted to the program until 2010, when I got a letter to say, hey, you're invited for the summit. That was my first summit. I knew very little about it. I knew what it was about. I have no idea what it would entail. There were very little things that there were very little prior knowledge that I had about Asia 21 apart from what I heard from Aaron Maniam, which includes not knowing that there was such a thing called the Fellows Program, which I think worked to my advantage because what you don't know, you don't seek for. And I really enjoyed myself in 2010. I met really cool people. I felt really small in Jakarta. I felt and I asked myself, why the heck am I doing here with some of these cool people moving around? You got people who work with NASA, you got rocket scientists, you got documentary, you got filmmakers, you got television producers, all awesome people doing awesome things in their line of work. So that was my first experience with 2010. Some of the challenges I think facing the young leaders in the Asia Pacific region have to do with the diverse ideologies that's happening around the region. We are not a homogeneous region like Europe. We have a diverse background of ethnicity, language, cultures. Everyone has their own unique way of seeing what peace looks like. Everyone has its own unique cultural relevance. Everyone has its own unique set of societal values. Whether they all line up is something that might seem utopian, but perhaps possible. The challenge is to be able to navigate across this diaspora, navigate this across all the differences and find commonalities. And that cannot be found purely by way of force. It cannot be found purely by way of online connection, which is going to be one big thing in the world, being connected online. It has to be done truly by relationships. Relationship with people across culture, across nationalities, across different value system and value sets. And this relationship can't happen overnight. It has to be built over time, which is why I think Asia 21 is relevant. Because you bring together, I would call it the diaspora of young people as a generation, all around the same age group, all leaders in their own field, coming together and have an honest and frank conversation about the differences that we have. Some things that we like about each other, some things that we don't like about each other. That's the only way to confront the challenge that as much as we are different, there are things that binds us together as young people and young leaders in the region. And the more time we can spend with each other, working with each other, helping each other, I think it will boil down well for the future of Asia Pacific. I think the unique thing about Asia 21 is the ability to bring together social change makers from a diverse strata and diverse backgrounds. You have anywhere from an Academy Award filmmaker to a television producer to artists to documentary makers to people who work in the NGO, people who work in bureaucracy like the government, with the State Department. You get a whole, just a wide range of backgrounds, but all common in the longing for making this world a better place. And that's rather unique. People come not just for themselves, but people come to talk about what they can do together to make our world a better place. And I think that's truly unique for Asia 21. The ability to curate this group of people who's like-minded in spirit and in heart, who see things from very different perspectives. We have very good conversations in Asia 21. And I think that's the beauty of it, that we can have all our differences and all our agreements and yet go out and have a drink and really enjoy ourselves as good friends. And many of the friends that I have made since 2010 and 2011 in my class of fellows, we've remained friends ever since. We work together, we plan our next project together. We've gone to Philippines, we have gone to Bhutan, and we're looking forward to what we can do together next. That kind of spirit is something that I don't find in many places. And I think that is what's truly inspiring and special about Asia 21. I see Asia 21 as a collection of young leaders around the world who have a common heartbeat about making this world a better place, not just by their own strength and their talents, but by the ability to work together across differences, across culture, across language, across just geography. It's a unique group of young leaders who have a common heart, a common spirit, and the ability to bring this group together is a tall order, but something that Asia 21 has successfully done all these years since it first started. And the beauty of it all is that this is what the future needs. Young leaders who are prepared to work across differences, hear perspectives, and make informed decisions for their country, their respective country in the future. Because only through that, we can truly find a peaceful solutions to the challenges that's facing us. And I think Asia 21 can play that role.